It's the weekend. I've made a hat again. I've been cranking through some red heart yarn that isn't super duper scratchy. I've been double stranding it. It's been working really nicely, and some of my cousins came into town yesterday evening, and I gave them, one of them's married, so I gave him and his wife the hats that I made out of this. One of them is not married. I gave him the adult hat that was black with like neon colors. And then my little niece, I gave her the children's hat that we made with like the purple and black yarn. Previous videos, basically just telling you where my hats went. But I've made a new hat, so this can go in the extra pile, which I'm really excited about. I am currently working on a fuzzy one. This is Bernat blanket yarn, which we'll see how this hat turns out. But I'm trying to make a little one for my really little niece who is 1.5. She's almost 2. So far it's going okay. I do have new needles coming today, so I'm really excited about opening those eventually when they get here. Yesterday, it's supposed to snow like crazy this weekend, so my husband and I went to Walmart and got a sled. I'm really excited, but while we were there, I got some woolies from Lion Brand. This yarn is really pretty. I actually ran into one of my coworkers there, and I was like, you decide which color, and she picked this color, so I'm pretty excited about it. I know I have all that red heart yarn. I know I'm going to be making a bunch of hats out of that red heart yarn. But this yarn looks so yummy, and I want to make more yummy hats, not just hats I have to make. Maybe this will be my hat. Who knows? I have a few hats that I made with the Centro Maker, which is fine, but maybe I want a wool hat. We'll see. Today, we are going to focus on fixing things, all right? Oh, also, at Walmart, they had a pack of bluey friendship bracelets, and I had my other niece with me, who's 4, and she loves bluey. She's 3. She's almost 4. And so we got a pack of bluey friendship bracelets, and then she picked who all got what bracelet, and she gave me the hugs and the kisses one. So I wish I had gotten a bingo one, but she picked a bingo one, and then my other niece picked a bingo one, and I can't say no to a 1.5-year-old and a 3.5-year-old. Like, that's my age weakness when it comes to children. I love children that age. They're just so cute and so sweet, and they say thank you in the most adorable little voice. While we were shopping, my husband and I, we were picking them up and throwing them into like the soft stuffed animal bins. We weren't letting go of them, obviously. Like, we were putting them in and then taking them out. And they were giggling and laughing so hard. The 3-year-old really, she likes me a lot. But the 1-year-old really likes my husband for some reason. I don't know why. She likes me too, but she really likes him. Like, she obviously likes him more than she likes me, which makes me a little jealous. But she likes me a lot, so I'm not going to be too persnickety about it. So we were just like throwing them in, taking them out, throwing them in, taking them out, and they were giggling up a giggle storm. It was so cute. And I went off on a tangent. Okay, fixing things. First off, if you have a house or an apartment or wherever, if you live by yourself and you don't own some heavy duty shellacker glue, what are you doing with your life? The first thing we're going to fix is not really yarn or anything related. Here, I'll show you real quick before I open up the glue. I have a set of butterfly earrings. But as you can see, a gem fell out. These, I'm pretty sure I got these in high school from Dolls Kill, which I used to love Dolls Kill. I don't really anymore, but I did as a punk teenager. Oh my goodness, it is, why is so much coming out? Oh dear, this is a problem. Panic time. I glue this piece of jewelry to my hand, that will be a problem. Okay. So basically, if you don't have heavy duty glue, get some. Like, why not? Because the number of times I've been like, this is broken, I need to fix it. And then I've just been able to fix it because I have glue in my household. Get some heavy duty glue. It costs like $10 to $15, to be honest. So it's a little bit of an investment, but get some bonding glue. Honestly, it's a lifesaver. And thankfully that did not ruin my fingers. And yeah, now after it dries, we will have a brand new, ready to wear earring. If I don't break it beforehand. Oh, mother of pearl. Okay, yeah, it's fine. That would be really funny if the other gem popped out. Okay, so we're gonna set that over there. And that one's fixed now, obviously. But now we need to fix a blanket. So my grandmother, she is notorious for getting fabric and then poking holes and crocheting a border around the fabric. Like, that's just her go-to gift, was her go-to gift. And she made us lots of these types of blankets. But as you can see, this one has broken. So I think this is like the end that has broken off. And so I'm not going to try to color match the yarn. That's just too much work. But I am going to get some yarn and patch it up because I really love this blanket. It has a few holes in it, but it makes me think of my grandma. I love her so much. I need to start doing this for like my sibling, for my nieces and nephews, because this is a tradition that I really like, and it's not that hard to do. Like, I remember us going to the store, her picking out fabric, and then making these edgings at our house while she was visiting. I have one other one like this. This one she gave me when I was a baby. I have another one that's a horse one that she gave me when I was like 8, 9, 10. And then the last one she made me is a full-on crocheted blanket. She made all the squares and then I sewed it all together, which, by the way, on vacation, I forgot to mention this during my vacation video. On vacation, I finally weaved in all the ends to that blanket. Finally did it. Is it beautiful? No, not by any means. She was weaving things in a different way than I went in to start weaving things in, and yeah, it's not the greatest work of art, and really, if I really wanted to do it justice, I would take the entire blanket apart and do it over again, but I don't want to do that. We're not going to. The last thing my grandmother made me, yeah, I'm sorry, we're not going to be doing that. So, anywho, let's fix this blanket. Believe it or not, I think I'm going to use some Red Heart yarn. So I know this doesn't match at all, and I know that it's darker, but I'm thinking just for that one little spot, I think it's fine. And it has similar vibes, if you know what I mean. I am excited to make a hat out of this color wave. Okay. Hi! Guess what came in the mail? Well, first, hat update. This is for my niece, who is 1. So we're not going to make a big hat, but we have made very good progress on a very fluffy hat. I'm very excited. It's going to be a little bit oversized on her, but you know she can grow into it. So, This is getting worked on. It's looking good. I think this is burnout blanket yarn. So my cousins came over, and one of my cousins is married to a very nice young lady, and I taught her how to crochet while she was here. And I was able to give her, you know that hat, that purple hat that I made today? Not this one, the other one. I gave her the purple yarn that was left over because it wasn't quite enough to make another hat, and I was actually trying to decide what I was going to make with it. And then she's like, I like the color purple. So I gave her that yarn. I gave her a little tote bag to carry her yarn around in. I gave her a 5mm hook, and then the leftover purple yarn from my scarf that I made. It's I Love This Chunky Yarn, lavender bloom or garden bloom or something like that. Pretty chunky purple yarn. I gave her that, and so I helped her start crocheting. So very excited about that. And my mom knows how to crochet. They're staying with my mom and dad, so I think my mom's going to help her start another one. She made like a little cup koozie, coaster. She made a coaster for a cup. So I think she's going to make another one. I'm really excited. She left and she was like, thanks for teaching me how to knit. And I was like, no. You're crocheting right now. That's crocheting. Knitting, completely different ballpark. She said that she had wanted to learn how to crochet. And I do have more crochet hooks that are extra than knitting needles. So that's what I taught her. She said she wanted to learn how to knit too, but I don't have any extra knitting needles that are like beginner friendly. I've given all my beginner friendly knitting needles away, so I need to get some more. But guess what came in the mail? I started this with guess what came in the mail, and then I haven't told you what came in the mail. While the cousins were here, my knitting needles came in. I opened up the bag, and literally inside the Amazon bag, it was just this. This was $12 for all of these. So I'm going to unbox them, unwrap them. Really what I wanted was this, the size 8, which you might be like, oh my goodness, why you already have size 8s? Okay, listen, these are great, but the loop is way too long and I don't have a smaller connector piece. These needles are really great in the fact that they untwist. And I think I got these from Michael's. They come in a little kit, pink bag. So they untwist like this. So you can put different sized threads in between your needles. And I am currently making hats with the smallest loop that I have, but it's not small enough. I can make it work, but it's not convenient. So I was like, okay, what do I need? Because this isn't working. And then I saw Passionate Kelsey, and she was using a very, very small loop. So I went on Amazon and found the smallest loop I could find. Oh, that's so helpful. Each one comes with a knitting needle, like a sewing, it's not focusing, sorry, to sew in your loose ends. That's actually really helpful. Okay, so these are so short. Look at the difference between this and this. Do you see how differently sized they are? I don't know if this is too small. I don't know. But we'll try it. We'll see how this goes. I won't move these over here. I'll finish this on this one and then I'll start a new one over here. But how exciting! So I got a size 2, a size 3, a size 4, a size 5, a size 6, and a size 8. And they all came with needles, and they came with some stitch holders. Well, yeah, stitch holders. What the freak? Where did I just put those? Am I crazy? Ah, there they are. They were underneath the old packaging. They came with some little stitch holders. I do like how Amazon, almost 90% of the things I buy on Amazon, like when I buy bloom yarn on Amazon or needles on Amazon, almost anything that I buy knitting related or crocheting related on Amazon, they send me some of these, which is so helpful because these are always breaking or falling, getting lost during travels, all kinds of things. So I'm glad. I have quite a few of these now and I'm pretty happy about it. And I've just collected them. I think I ordered one package of a big package of them. And then other than that, I've just been getting them from yarn and needles. So that's really helpful. I don't have any like really fancy ones. I think one day I want to get some fancy ones, like some butterfly ones or something for my house. But again, they do kind of fall off and get lost at times. So I wouldn't want to travel with my bougie fancy ones. Just like my knitting needle toppers. I really want some fancy ones one day. But again, I don't want to lose them and be sad. So I want to get a pair that like are my house pair that I only keep at home and don't take gallivanting across the countryside when I go on excursions. Oh, I should open all of these and put the needles in here. So I'm going to open all of these up. They do have, which I really, really like, they have inscribed on the side what their size is. It's a little bit hard to say, but like I can see it says US size 11, which is 8mm, which it says on the other side. My mother only goes by US sizing for crochet hooks and knitting needles. So she's all the time like, what is it, an H for crochet hooks? And I'm like, what the freak is an H? It's a size 5. And my mom's like, what the freak is a size 5? It's an H. We're talking about the same thing, just different things. I'm excited. These seem really nice. And again, let me reiterate, these were only $12 for this whole kit. I genuinely didn't realize that it was going to send me so many. More for me. Bye. Okay, so I just finished it. This is my little patchwork job. And like I said, the colors obviously don't match, but the vibes are similar. And I don't know what she was doing, but I think I kind of matched it. I think I did what she was doing. Who knows? Anyway, now my blanket is fixed. So yeah, I'm going to work on my hat. I'm going to pick out some more red heart yarn and work on another hat too. I'm not going to start on this one yet. This is a reward yarn and I haven't earned it yet. But if you have projects around the house that are really simple and easy for you to fix, this is my calling to you to go fix them. Fix them so that they can be useful again. Yeah. Okay. Bye.